it's honestly easy to go ahead and like think, oh, you know, I'm hurting. Let me do drugs. Yes, this video's topic today, we're talking about drugs. All right. So, necessarily, I don't do drugs. You know what I mean? I don't smoke. I don't drink. And I'm 19 years old currently. But many people, they go out of their way to do these things due to peer pressure, or, they just been doing it, or they grew up around it. So, like, that was what they grew up around. So they go ahead and do it as well because they don't know no better. And I'm not sitting here and I'm not gonna go ahead and bash anyone that does do drugs or smokes. I mean, that does drugs, that drinks, anything like that. But my thing is, it can become an addiction, and it can ruin someone's health physically and mentally. I'm gonna say it again. It is an addiction that can ruin someone's mental health and physical health, and not just that, also your spirit. Your spirit can be affected by this. Now, I know that spiritual people, most of them do, they za. And, like I said, I'm not here to bash anyone or anything like that. And honestly, I'm not even, I'm man enough to admit I'm not as researched enough to go ahead and speak on that topic anyways, when it comes to when it comes to the whole spiritual stuff and weed and all that. So that one, I'm gonna lay that to rest because I have not done my research. So I'm not going to speak my own opinion on it because it'll make zero sense. But what I can say is that if you are young, and I mean you're young, you're in middle or high, or shoot, maybe even like late elementary, and you're listening to this. If anyone tries to peer pressure you into doing drugs or smoking or drinking or anything like that, I encourage you to not indulge. All right, I'm going to say it again. If you are peer pressured by any of your so-called friends and they say, hey, you should try this, I encourage you to not indulge in that. Do not indulge in it, because I'm going to tell you I'm going to tell you a story of those same people when I was in high school, okay? So, when I was in high school, I knew these kids from middle that literally was already doing all that in middle school, right? All the way from middle to 12th grade year, so my senior year. These are the same people that, think about it. You know how sad it is to go ahead and go up to somebody that does not have a vape, but you're so desperate. You're literally craving that thing. You're fiending. No trap. You're fiending. You're fiending. He's fiending for more. She is fiending for more. They are fiending for more. To go up to anybody, any random person, and ask, "Hey, you got a vape? You got a vape?" Or whenever someone does have one, can I get a hit? They're willing to put their mouth on another person's vape or whatever they be using nowadays just to get another hit. They don't know where that thing's been. First off, that thing been in another person's mouth. We know that for certain. Check that off the list. We don't know if they dropped it on accident. That means that it could have been on the floor. Germs. We don't know if that person literally picked it up out of like a garbage can. We don't know if that person picked it up out of the toilet. You know how desperate these people get for these things because they're addicted? It's sad. So what I'm trying to say here is don't become one of them, because they are truly the NPCs and bots of the world. And they don't want you to hear the truth, bro. The internet will go ahead and push anything on you because there is an agenda being pushed. There is an agenda being pushed every single day in our society. You got to think about it. Why do you think it's so sexualized nowadays? Because there's an agenda being pushed. Why do you think Diddy got caught? There is an agenda being pushed. All these celebrities that we see right now, oh yeah, their time is up. Their time is up and they're freaking out. They're freaking out. I just recently heard that apparently this Diddler, Mr. Diddler himself, apparently has a whole list of people that's been to his parties, and he has a list he said that is gonna shock people basically. So one of your favorite idols could be on that list for all you know. That's why you should not look up to any of these celebrities. Don't look up to anybody besides your parents or any of your loved ones that you know that are close to you for real. Don't look up to anyone but them and God. That's simple. Them and Jesus Christ. That's simple. But like I said though, drugs, alcohol, all that, it's lame. It is lame. And if you're young, like I said, if you're young, I encourage you to not indulge into this. Do not indulge. And to the ones that already have indulged and y'all want to quit, please quit. Do your best to get on your grind and quit, because it is not good for your physical, mental, nor spiritual. You are hurting yourself in the long run. You are shortening your lifespan to what it already is, because you got to think about it. Lifespans in general, we already have a time. We have a time limit. All of us have a time limit on this earth, and you're just shortening it. Every hit you take, you're shortening it. Think of it like a meter from a game, like a health bar meter. Every single time you take a hit, boop boop. It's like in GTA 5 actually. When you go ahead and you go on the quick menu when you're playing GTA, go on that quick menu and then you take out a cigarette and start smoking. And you see your health slowly deplete. Yeah, it's like that. If you know, you know. But anyways, that is my opinion on drugs and alcohol, especially if you're young. So y'all stay blessed, and you know, think positively. Try to do positive things and progress in life, and do all y'all can. Try your very best in everything you do. Don't half-ass anything. Try your very best to be you and to be your best self. All right. It's been real. It's Matthew. I'm out.